Today on Eagle Nation News. First up, we remember what happened 24 years ago and how our town comes together to remember. Next up, Maddie Kep sees how one hometown business is rebuilding after the storm. Last, Colton Boston sits down with Coach Folgerberg to hear how he celebrates his big wins. All this and more on today's edition of Eagle Nation News. Good morning, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us. I'm Callie Swick.
And I'm Landon Byram, bringing this week's news. ENN starts right now.
Welcome back, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us again here at Studio 301.
Today's weather is a high of 94 and a low of 72, with sunny skies going into the weekend. The temperatures will remain the same. We have an update on the assassination of political activist Charlie Kirk. According to AP News, as of 8:41 Central this morning, Tyler Robinson, a 22-year-old suspect from Utah, has been caught and put into custody. Connection to this event, this suspect was reported by his father, who is a veteran cop. Apparently, Robinson's father noticed him from the photos and encouraged him to turn himself in. Robinson refused to do so at first, but later changed his mind. Robinson's father also reached out to a youth pastor to assist the self-report to the authorities.
Yesterday, our country remembered what happened 24 years ago. Dylan Mize saw how the town of Prosper came together to contribute to the remembrance.
Across the country, communities are coming together to remember the tragic events of September 11th. Here in Prosper, a memorial service and blood drive honored those lost and reminded everyone that freedom comes at a cost.
The freedom that you enjoy today is not taken for granted. Okay? It doesn't happen by accident. It happens because people sacrifice their lives on a daily basis to protect the freedoms and the democracy that we have.
Nobody should ever forget. Nobody. And I don't care what state or what country you live in, because we have lost people from all over.
For many, 9/11 remains deeply personal, a loss that lingers even decades later.
My husband did not die on 9/11, but 9/11 started the day that he started to die. And I'm with him since I'm 15 years old. I'm not ashamed to say I'm now 70, living my golden years alone without the man of my dreams. But he'll never be forgotten, along with everybody else that has passed and will continue to pass.
This year's remembrance also included a blood drive linking the selfless sacrifice of first responders with a simple act of giving that can save lives today.
It's a symbolic thing. If you give a pint of blood to help your neighbors in need, it's a selfless act that is represented by the 340-ish firemen who perished in the 9/11 towers.
This firehouse, their service here is amazing, and it brings me back to my hometown.
As the community reflects on sacrifice, service, and resilience, the message is clear. Honoring 9/11 means never forgetting and always finding ways to give back. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Dylan Mize.
If you weren't able to make it to the blood drive, there's a Prosper Veterans Day Honor Run on Saturday, November 8th at 8 a.m. in Frontier Park.
On a brighter note, today has been full of surprises from tech to music. Stay tuned, Talent Talk is up next.
Stuco needs your help. Starting Monday at lunches, make sure to sign your name on the class signs. You can find these located in the P Eagle. They will be there all week, so make sure to stop by and leave your mark. Huge congratulations to Prosper Competitive Shooting Club PHS brothers Wyatt and Weston. Wyatt took third place in Italy at the World Hands Championship Junior, and Weston was one target away from shooting off for the podium. They represented the USA team amazing.
It is non-stop.
Ethan Lee is in studio with this week's Talent Talk.
The new iPhone Air just 3 days ago on September 9th, and pre-orders just started this morning. According to Apple, it's their thinnest iPhone yet, but it still has pro performance and is more durable than any previous iPhone. Personally, I'm not sure whether it can be super thin and durable though. The last time they said they made the thinnest iPhone, you could easily snap it right in half. It comes in some cool sounding colors, namely space black, cloud white, light gold, and sky blue. Its price starts at $999, which is $200 more than the regular iPhones. On another note, it looks like Apple is showing some more interest in saving the planet, since the iPhone Air is made with 35% recycled content, 45% renewable energy, and it also uses 33% less materials with its thin design. With all of this, the iPhone Air is the most environmentally friendly iPhone ever. If you're interested in the thinnest iPhone of 2025, make sure to pre-order your iPhone Air today. Of course, after school, since we can't have our phones. Something else that happened today was Ed Sheeran's Play album releasing. Play is the first in a series of 5 albums with titles based on media buttons, with future albums being Pause, Fast Forward, Rewind, and Stop. Some songs on the album include Sapphire and Old Phone. I listened to Play this morning, and some of the songs are actually really good. I really like Sapphire especially. But why don't we take a look at the album's trailer instead of talking about it?
This is the most exciting thing that I've done as an artist so far, and it completely draws a line under everything that I've done, and it feels like a fresh chapter.
According to Ed, Play was an album that was made as a direct response to the darkest period of his life. He just wanted to create some joy, and it's a real roller coaster of emotions. I can't wait to hear it. Switching it up from music to comedy, The Paper, a spinoff of The Office, just launched last week on September 4th, with all of its 10 20-minute episodes being released. Season 1 won't have more than 10 episodes, and it seems like they want us to binge it instead of watching it weekly. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Innovate sells products made out of paper, toilet tissue, toilet seat protectors, and local newspapers. And that is in order of quality.
It is in the same universe as The Office, which is proven by how The Paper explains what happened to the Dunder Mifflin Scranton branch, but I won't spoil anything though. But the coolest part, Kaylee Johnson, who once walked the halls of Prosper High School, was part of the production staff. Even though she graduated at Rock Hill, we won't hold that against her. I remember watching The Office when I was younger and can't wait to watch this season of the new show. But what do you guys think back at the desk?
Although I'd like a new phone with the reviews I've heard this morning, I'm not sure I want it.
I think I'll pass on buying a new phone this weekend. It's so expensive.
Something that's not expensive because it's free. Salina Fire 2 is hosting an open house this weekend. Dane Boyd is on scene with more.
Thanks, Callie. I'm here in front of the Salina Fire Station off of Light Farms Way, where they are hosting a fire station open house from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow at Fire Station number 2. The event is free and anybody can get a tour of the station. Along with tours, the station is offering a meet and greet with the local firemen who help keep our city safe. They will also show you the equipment and what it takes to become a firefighter. That's all from me. Back to y'all at the desk.
If you live in Light Farms, this fire station will serve you.
Having access to resources very close to home can make all the difference.
And for one hometown business, this is what saved many.
Preston Trail's home to the Big Orange Pumpkin Patch has provided many memories for all ages, but until recently, the farm has had to rebuild.
Maddie Kep sits down with the owner to see how he is getting the farm back and running.
Preston Trail Farms. Preston Trail Farms is a community favorite spot located in Gunner, Texas. But unfortunately, tragedy struck the home business hard last Friday.
I mean, I was in total shock. I mean, it was not something you expect. Around 11 o'clock p.m., the Gunner Fire Department called me and said, hey, you might want to check on your store. It's pretty bad out here. We got here and it was total, devastation. This was a big barn. That storm was just so strong. We were the wrong place, the wrong time, that it just ended up collapsing in on itself.
Thankfully, with the help of Gunner's volunteer fire department, many came to the scene.
One of the managers called us and asked us to go check the place for them. When they first took the phone call, they were just pretty much told, you need to come out here and take a look. I don't think they understood the seriousness when we first told them. But when they got there, they could see what was going on. You could tell it hit them pretty hard.
The barn definitely had a lot of sentimental value. We built it with our own hands, our own crew, entire family, brothers, sisters, cousins, you name it, family, friends that helped put that structure together. It's just not something that you would have expected to see go.
The farm has provided memories to all ages, and the news of the collapse surprised many.
A lot of people, not just Gunner, but in Salina as well, a lot of people were devastated because they have good memories out there. So I've also heard that a lot of people have reached out to them asking what they could do.
Preston Trail has been there to support the community. And after Friday's storm, the community has responded back.
It hit the community card. It got a lot of social media attention quick. There's a lot of people offering to help and support. We had a great day of business Saturday, despite, having a hole in our roof. That was probably one of our better Saturdays of business we've had in a long time. So the community supported just by coming out and showing love.
Preston Trail plans on opening the Big Orange Pumpkin Patch later in September, just like always. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Maddie Kep.
What Maddie left out is that the opening day is set to be September 20th, so be sure to stop by and grab some pumpkins to add to your fall decor.
Yes, and it will be nice to go when the weather cools down as well.
But something that isn't cooling down is Prosper Sports. Don't go, game time is next.
Here we go!
Prosperous Sports are all on hot win streaks.
Declan Vetter is in studio with this week's game time.
Starting it off, the Eagles on the field have a bye this week, but will strike once again against McKinney Boyd next Friday the 19th at McKinney ISD Stadium. Shifting over to the tennis court, the Eagles come out on top, beating the Lions of McKinney with a whopping score of 17-2. Adding on to the wins, the Lady Eagles beat the Blue Hawks down the street 3-1. Some huge wins for the Eagles on Tuesday. Happening today, the golf team competed in the Bart Granger Memorial Tournament at the Pecan Valley Golf Course in Fort Worth this morning at 7. Shifting to tonight, the volleyball team takes on Plano Senior at 6:30 in the PHS Arena. This weekend, the golf team will strike again at the Pecan Valley Golf Course for the Bart Granger Memorial Tournament at 7 on Saturday. And adding on, the cross-country team will compete in the Lovejoy Fall Festival at Myers Park in McKinney at 7:15. Jumping into the pool, the boys and girls of the water polo teams came away with two huge wins on Tuesday. The boys came out on top, winning 26-17, and the girls swam all over the Jaguars, winning 16-13. Following these, the water polo team has a huge game tonight against the highly ranked Marcus at 6:30 in the PHS Natatorium. Continuing on the topic of our water polo team, Colton Boston sat down with Coach Fogelberg to talk about their season and what's ahead.
5 years ago, Prosper High School welcomed in a new water polo coach who hoped to take this team to the top of the rankings.
I'm from California. I grew up playing water polo. I played in college, I played in high school, and to be honest, my expectations were really high. But the kids, they rose to my high expectations, and now we're one of the best teams in the state.
I knew Fulber would make us work. I know that he doesn't goof off. We don't have off days. We work hard and we get down to business.
And because of that hard work, Coach Fogelberg has achieved a rare achievement for our PHS coaches: 100 career wins.
It really is a testament to the hard work of the kids. I don't have to get in and play. Like I said, I have really high standards for the kids, and I'm just really impressed that they can meet them. We play against a lot of talented teams, especially in our immediate area. A lot of the best teams in the state are right here in our district and region. I'm just really thankful as a coach to have the opportunity to coach kids that, rise to the level of expectations and are able to compete at a high level.
The dedication and hard work from the athletes will get put to the test tonight as water polo plays one of the toughest teams on the schedule.
We are playing Marcus on Friday. They just lost to a team that we just had a really close game with, so we're going to try to get that game as close as possible and maybe even win this game.
A lot of it is just I tell the kids, let's play our game. I believe that if we bring our best, then we have a shot at winning.
Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Colton Boston.
A huge congrats to our water polo team and good luck to the rest of their season.
That's all we have for you today, Eagle Nation. Thank you for letting us tell your stories. Once again, I'm Callie Swick.
And I'm Landon Byram. Enjoy your weekend and go Eagles.